Are you joining Medicare after 65? If so, I want to share the shortcut as to how you can apply for Medicare after 65 to get it all into place, simple and easy. I'm Emily with the Medicare Coach. We're an independent consultant helping our clients easily navigate both the rules of Medicare, but also the insurance company options to do what's right and best for you for both your healthcare as well as your retirement savings. And I'm going to share some extra resources in the comments down below to give you more shortcuts when it comes to Medicare. So maybe you decided to delay your Medicare coverage past 65 because you have been covered by either your employer health insurance or your spouse's employer health insurance. And maybe you're now going to retire and you're trying to figure out, okay, how do I get Medicare in place? Now, the first key step is to apply for your Medicare Part A and or Medicare Part B through the government. Now, whether you already had Medicare Part A, it's the same process if you're getting only Medicare Part B or if you need both of those. Now, the key thing here is that in order to do this application, we must first have your existing employer or the employer providing you the existing health insurance fill out a form. And this form will basically tell the government that yes, you have been on an employer plan since you were 65 years old. You are now leaving the employer plan. And for that reason, you now qualify for what's called a special enrollment period where you can get Medicare Part A and B at any month during the year, and you will not be penalized for delaying your Medicare coverage. So you want to begin by getting that employment verification letter filled out by your current employer or your spouse's employer who's giving you the health insurance. Now, once you have that, you can go to the Social Security website. And inside of there is a link to apply for Medicare Part A and B through a special enrollment period. In there, you'll fill out a form including your name, your Medicare ID number if you have it. If you don't have it, no problem, just put in your Social Security number. You're then going to tell them that you want to join Medicare. You're going to specify the date that you want it to start, and you will attach your employment verification letter onto this form. You will then submit the form. It will send you an email to verify your submission, and you will be good to go. At least you'll be in the process of getting approved for your Medicare coverage. Now, ideally, you would submit this form 2 to 3 months before you leave your employer plan. So if you're going to retire in, say, December, and you want your Medicare to start January 1st, you would ideally submit this application in either October or November, telling them that you want your coverage to begin at January 1 and that your employer coverage ends the end of December. Now, there are times when we have to do this more quickly. I had a client the other day who got laid off. She's going through cancer treatment, and so we had to have her Medicare coverage start in about 3 weeks. And yes, it is possible to make it happen in that short of time. It's not recommended. Now, yes, you also have the option to have your Medicare start a few months after you leave an employer plan. There's a window that allows you that flexibility. But my recommendation is that you have your Medicare start as soon as your employer plan ends for various reasons. Now, if you want more details on how to delay Medicare without penalties, I have other videos about that. But again, this is mainly around how do you actually logistically apply for Medicare after 65. Now, once you apply for Medicare Part A and B, you still need to apply for either your Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage, or Part D plan, at least in most cases, so you're not done. But this application for Medicare Part A and B is the first and most important steps when it comes to moving on to Medicare fully after 65. If you found this video helpful, give us a thumbs up, and I look forward to helping you easily make your right Medicare decision.